Yeah. How we doing? Who choosing? Previously on Kimba TV. What I'm about to say is exactly the same thing that I said last night before I ended the stream. The only next short that I would think about is if it swing fails. Okay? But I said it during this one and even when I got filled here. The short that I really want is up here because I'm a big level to level guy. So it's hard for me to short or long in between my yellow lines. So if that's gonna get turned into support, yeah, I will still entertain the swing fail. If it's structure, if it's open interest, if all the shorts get squeezed, of course. We'll see if it 3 drives, but that's about it. Otherwise, if it doesn't 3 drives, then we'll see you up here. So yeah, highs never got cleaned. CME, same thing. So again, I mean, nothing's really changed. If it's going to be a short, it's going to swing fail up here and it'll be a 3 drives. All right. I would probably take that because today is the day that we wanted to drop. So, and now that this has kind of come up pretty well, yeah, now it makes sense. So if a 3 drives, if it wants to do it, I'll probably take it. And so I got to be here for it. We got extensions. We've got, it's going to be structure. So wait for it to close back below 68.4. CME is the one that has to close. So, but how y'all doing? MATT, Matthew. Let me know if you have any questions, Matthew. Swing fail of CME, that would be a potential head short. That's really about it. Anonium says enter short again, stop loss and profit. Okay, I'm not in a short yet. Obviously, bad highs up there, yeah? So the swing fail is the short that we want. But, that's the same plan that's been for the last couple of days, right? Third drive. Yeah, those are bad highs. So, yeah, if you're in a short already, you wouldn't be surprised if you got round tripped, right? But also, are you scalping? You could get a drop all the way down to like daily open. You might be able to get the short to drop all the way down here, maybe. So that's a possibility. That's a possibility, obviously, and then that's a possibility too. So if you want to take that short, you would leave that for later. So it's okay if it wants to grab it now, but the best would be to save it for later, yeah? But yeah, shout outs to you if you're already in a short. If it does a 3 drives, I'll join you. But it's also Friday. Yeah, I mean, if it is Friday, I'll take it. Because then maybe on Monday we set the week low. But yeah. And obviously if it's a bad high on derivatives, expected to get swept again over the weekend. You guys have levels identified? You guys know where the sweep is on the Coinbase, CME, and derivatives, right? How many times have you guys seen a swing fail? So how many of you guys are going to wait for 30-minute candle closes? How many of you guys, if you see a div, you're going to switch to 15-minute candle closes? Lots of different ways to play a swing fail. So I'm excited for you guys to have an opportunity to execute, see if it works out. But yeah, let's not get too carried away either, because if it doesn't swing fail, then I'll see you at 70 type of shit, Murky Furky says, so we had 2 choices here, either wait for sweep and get in the short, or now wait for the 30-minute close and then get in the short when S&P is confirmed. No, I mean, and everything else in between, Murky. That's why I said what I said. I don't know how the person that has seen 20 swing fails and have traded 20 swing fails, your sample size, your experience, and whether it's your enthusiasm or shyness is all going to be dependent on your sample size, right? The lion cub that has traded a swing fail 20 times and won half and lost half, versus the lion that's had 1,000 swing fails and won half and lost half. It's going to be different. There's really no right or wrong, Murky. Okay, because I could say how many people, raise your hands if you're in shorts right now, and then if I go around and ask everybody that's in shorts, everybody's going to have a little bit of a different way in which they're looking at it, and how many they have left over. You know, some people are going to have a whole bunch of limits still left over. Some people got filled really, really hard. Yeah, some people will identify a sweep level and will literally put their entry right at that sweep, and they'll do the stop loss as like an ATR. And so they don't give a shit if this happens or not, because they understand that the swing fail is only valid if it closes back above. And there's also some people that will wait. And as soon as the 30-minute closes below, they will put, you know, blind limits. And so if this closes like this and it retraces like that, they get filled. But it depends on your sample size, right? All right, but everything is talked about. So exclamation rewind and exclamation YouTube should get you caught up. All right. So, but yeah, like, I mean, you're definitely not fucking longing here. Okay. You're not longing there. I'll tell you that. So it just depends on how you wanted to play this. The third drive short or here. Those are your two short options, and those have been the two short options since what? The whole week? So, but again, if you're not in a short, or you didn't feel like you wanted to take a short, or you don't know what a 3 drives is, it doesn't mean you're a bad trader. You didn't do anything wrong. So, all right, I think, like I said, the most important thing is you don't get emotionally compromised, you know? All right, you want to be as objective as you can, logical as you can, emotionless as you can, and just look at the data that's in front of you. Juicy, 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 juicy. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Kimchi juice. Go. Go. Ow. Let's go. Ho. Yeah. Ho. Get nasty. Get nasty. Get nasty. Get nasty. Get nasty. Hand21 says, so what's the plan? Exclamation YouTube. I've been doing this for 3 years, every single day. Every single day's highlights is on the YouTube. Yeah, I'm literally doing exactly what I said I would do. So make sure you get caught up on all the stuff that we've been talking about for the last couple of days and weeks. And then, you know, when you have the time to, type exclamation rewind, and that'll let you rewatch today's stream from the very beginning. We've been narrating every pixel, bruh. J-Bomb says, are you in all your limits now? Not even close. J-Bomb, stop the music. Make sure you rewind and get caught up. I told Arrow Fury, I said, I would love an entry of blank. I actually said it. So what do you know what the protocol is? I mean, you've been here long enough. If I'm going to put blind limits in, then what percentage do I get fulfilled on? And we're waiting for this, brother. All right. So yeah, I would love 68,850, right? So it would have to correlate with 69.2. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go. Let's juice. I do the same thing as I've done every single time. Let's get it. Hey, Jason. J-Bomb says, I know you want 70s, but thought for this effort? No, I want to see the reaction at 69 too. Yeah, and because 69 too, look at where that is. See it? Blowfin is non-KYC, correct. So this is your zone right here. Between the 1.25 extension and the golden pocket of the Fibception. But if you want to know what I'm doing and what I'm thinking, exclamation rewind, don't cheat, don't cut corners, make sure you get caught up on everything, make sure you're caught up on the YouTube. It should all make sense. Procedurally, we're doing the same exact thing that we've always done. Neo says, Kimba, why not wait for POC at 695? We talked, I think 3 or 4 people asked yesterday, so it should be in yesterday's highlights. Neo Dillinho. I'll do it again. The short answer is it's beyond the point of no return on Fibception. Okay. So the short answer is it's beyond the point of no return. Okay, you're past the golden pocket of this range, and I'm a big level to level guy. So the last place where you could potentially see a turnaround would be here. At that point, you're gonna go grab the single prints. The probability changes, yes? Yeah, and it was the same thing like with this level too. So just see what kind of Fibception you can get, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, the 382 rejection, a lot easier to take. Okay, that will be the last sort of line in the sand, because I think here you're gonna be looking more like this maybe. Yeah? But yeah, it's up to you though. But I think for me, it's deviated a little bit too. Did you just get here, or did you hear me? Neo, I say the words, if I would love an average entry of blank. It really doesn't get any more simpler than that if you want to know. So we got to see the reaction here. Gucci. Now, what is the type of edge that I want to see? What kind of edge? If I'm going to think about shorting here, think about hedge shorting, what kind of edge do I want to see? Perhaps top longers, maybe, like a dickhead that long 10 mil. So, so at this point, like, do you guys see a hidden CVD bear div? Do you see a regular bear div? What about on RSI? You know, at the end of the day, brothers, I gave you what my average entry that I would like to get. I told you guys what edge I would like to see. I told y'all what kind of CVD divergences I would want to see. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to be able to convince your subconscious. So if you're more bullish than I am, God bless you. Who cares? We shouldn't be getting into this like, oh my God, he's going to get into a short or he's going to get into a long. I'm not going to do it. Am I wrong? No. Crypto Psychic says, I thought we weren't shorting until 70K. You thought wrong. We go with what's presented to us in front of us. Crypto Psychic. The data is the data. Yeah, you should never be the guy that says, I thought we would. I mean, I didn't know that some dickhead was going to top long 10 mil, bro. Did you? I don't know. I didn't, how can I predict? You just said. There's no way that, yeah. But remember, make sure that you're caught up. You know, some of these questions are really dead ass obvious. You're not paying attention. You're not watching the highlights. Lions, how many of y'all been, and I did this already today, but how many of y'all been with me since the beginning of the day? On a scale of 0 to 10. Give me a score on the TA, anticipation, and the math. I mean, even if you don't know any of the stuff that I thoroughly explained over and over and over, I told you guys what my ideal entry would be. What was the number that I said? So you could have just copy traded that if you wanted to be, you know, super, super lazy. But everything is explained. Everything is talked about days in advance. You know, you guys ask the, you know, anytime, there's always a motherfucker that goes, wait, what about this? How many people have been, you know, was here yesterday all day from start to finish? Hands up. How was yesterday's TA? What about Monday? I mean, even the timing, right? When I said I want the drop to happen today is a subconscious bias for me, is it not? Because if you didn't understand why I said that, or you couldn't figure out this, that, and the third, or you couldn't understand why I wanted the drop to happen today, then that would never be an edge for you. You know, if you didn't watch the highlights or you weren't here when people were asking me, why do you want it to happen tomorrow? Why do you want it to happen tomorrow? Tell me why you want it to happen tomorrow. And you didn't understand that. And it's okay if you didn't. It's okay if you didn't agree with me. But even that is confluence for me. All right. So yeah, I don't know. Like, you don't ever want to be, I keep telling you guys this. We've never done this predicting the future bullshit. Alrighty, we've never done this predicting the future. We have levels to the upside and levels to the downside, and we watch it as it goes up or we watch it as it goes down, and we read the data that happens. Okay? I'm never going to be able to predict if some dumbass is going to fucking, you know, bottom short 9 million. Okay? And then his ass has to get squeezed. Okay? I'm never going to know there's a dickhead that wants to top long $10 million. Not only that, but I told you guys what the average entry that I wanted. What was the number that I gave you guys? Literally. What was the number that I gave you guys? What was the number that I said I would love my average entry to be blank? I said the number. So where the fuck did it go to? When did I say that? Did I say it like 5 minutes before, or did we talk about it hours before, 30 minutes, 45 minutes before? Okay? When I talk to you guys about what edge I'm looking for, isn't it shorts getting squeezed and top longers? So didn't we spend all week? So you guys tell me how many millions in longs are open from where and what price it would need to go to for them to be trapped. What if I have, it's testnet anyways, but if I have a 68,800 short, how am I going to adjust my stop loss and profit? Am I going to just make it up on the fly, or is this something that I've done for the last 3 years, every single fucking day? So I'm just doing me, you know, but if you're confused or you don't know what's going on, that's because you need to learn. So figure out what it is that you're not seeing that I am. Do you guys know how to read? What's going on here? What happened here? Is this debatable, what happened, or is it factual? What happened here? Is this guy trapped, yes or no? Is that debatable? Is that an edge? How did I come up with 68850, Lions? All right, Crypto Sykes says, what about CVD divergence structural confluence? How long have we been talking about 3 drives, brother? Why did we do that? Isn't that the 3 drives limit? Why did we do that? Isn't that math? That's 3 drives, is it not? The 1.25 extension. Somebody needs to do their homework, maybe? We've gone over this many times. I had this drawn for you guys. What are we talking about? So again, if any of that shit, I mean, look, when shit like this happens, you have to embrace it because, and I said this in the morning too, it's an opportunity to figure out what you need to do better and what you are doing good. Okay? So what is it from all that I just said, from everything that we talked about this week, everything that we talked about last week, what is it that is not making sense? What is it that you want to do better at? Okay? And just nerd out over the weekend and then come back on Monday and ask me questions or whatever. But I literally have pixel perfect. I mean, I averaged into it, but I mean, I got filled at 68.8. I wanted to get filled at 68.850. Some exchanges got me, some didn't. But none of that really matters. You know, what is it that you guys, did I just make shit up or did I just follow math and did I show you guys everything that I just did? Am I being too cryptic or are you just not understanding when I do it? What are we doing? We good? I'm just doing me, you guys, but this is not a dick measuring contest, okay? It doesn't matter if you're not in a short. No one gives a shit. I don't give a shit. Thank God, because you're probably going to pussyfoot and get me stopped out. But you got to do you. You know, you definitely don't want to like project your frustration at me. What is it that you don't understand? Figure that out and let's go. Let's go. And I'm here to help y'all. But like, I can say the number. I want an ideal entry of 68.850. And if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know 3 drives, if you don't know 1.25 extension, if you weren't paying attention, if you didn't watch the highlights, then, you know, Lions. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. You guys are the fucking best. You guys are amazing. Stay safe. I'll see you guys maybe Sunday. Yeah? But for sure, early as fuck on Monday. Hey, Raving!